Slug it in the building, NTI.
Minors, NTI.org.bb. Over 5,000 free courses. Over 5,000 free courses. This is Midweek Mindset. Your boy Uncle Slug. It's crop over time. It's been Midweek Mindset time. I mean, inside. Indian,
yes.
Give me a chance, big chum, we came back because we got a special guest today.
Yeah.
We got a special guest today.
You
know what I mean? Always talking about championing good stories, positive stories.
Yes.
When they come back, we got to share something about this superhero here, man.
Superhero.
Big chum, let me come back.
Yeah.
Good to see you again. You know you're special, so I never let you go.
Antwahn. Bloody
Osteosarcoma.
Again?
Osteosarcoma.
Yes, Sluggy.
All right. 95.3 FM Nessa's #1 station, NTI.org.bb. Salute to everybody from the outside locked on. Salute to Dwayne. Salutes to Barry. Salutes to Cherry. Salutes to Bruce. Everybody locked on for this good conversation. And Dwayne, Barry, good work. Crop over season coming up. I can Blaze Barry too before he down here. You got to Barry to hear that. Indian.
Yes.
I think we need to start talking and get to our guests.
More superhero, man.
Good, done there. Cool.
All right. So inside the studio this afternoon, we got Antwahn Boyce-Vaughan.
Hey.
He was diagnosed with osteosarcoma at 17. Just before his 18th birthday, he underwent an amputation, marking a significant turning point in his life. Now, despite these challenges, he learned to swim from scratch and represented Barbados at the 2020 Paralympics in Japan, inspiring many with his determination. Now, a prosthetics technician, Antwahn's journey from cancer patient to Paralympian and professional exemplifies his resilience and the power of support and encouragement. Yeah, that's our superhero right there.
Listen, there's a lot to talk about. We got some wonderful courses with NTI too. They can get to that, but Antwahn, pronouncing it right? That's it. Good evening. Well,
Good evening.
Yes.
Good cover, buddy. Good evening, you good?
I'm good, you?
Good evening. I'm fine, man. I'm fine. No, what a journey it must have been, such a young age. But, you know, you still have such a positive outlook. Before we speak on the obvious, I just want to know first, where this strength comes from, where this aura, you know, this smile on your face all the time, you know, this pleasant spirit you got. The first thing you got out before you ask about everything else. Where this comes from, man? We'd love to see it. Where it comes from.
I guess it came from my mother and my family that supported me through my journey.
Mommy, give you that support from the start.
Yes,
You found that helped to make the road much easier.
a lot easier.
Nice. Well, you can list in so many ways. Or the simple things, you know, it ain't gonna be that extravagant. It could be saying simple that you found that mom did during that time that you found out was really helpful, even if it was just a pat on the back, even if it's just a hug. Don't care how simple it is. So you get me.
I guess my mother assured me that cancer was a bad thing, but I could just look at it as something not actually so serious when it was, and I guess it was just that.
You want to salute some more mommy name? Get mommy here?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
right here.
mommy name?
Tonya.
Tanya?
Yeah.
Oh, salute to mommy, big up you for that. Listen, right? Ben was reading up on you. It saw that, you know, you never did swimming before. And then on the top swimming after the entire ordeal. Like for me, you know, like I could swim, right? But swimming for competition was something different. You know what I mean? And then want to take it that serious is something different. But then for you know what you went through, why swimming and how did you came upon swimming? And then from never doing that, after you answer that question, we want to ask, how did you get to represent Barbados? God, saying from never knowing how to swim to learn to swim, today representing your country. I need to hear what that journey. Incredible.
I came into swimming through my prosthesis. She told me that my coach Adele was looking for amputees to swim and asked me if I wanted to swim, and I just at first I didn't want to do it, but my mother basically told me, hey, Antwahn, just do this, you might like it or might not.
Yeah, it's
So I
true.
went
You
ahead
never
and-
know.
Yeah, so he went ahead and done it and actually got like a little, I guess, knack for it, and it just went along from there.
I love that. So before that, you never even thought about learning to swim?
No,
Couldn't swim a little bit?
no. But when they went and learned to swim, my coach said it wasn't that good of a swim, but
So even if you thought that you knew a little bit, when you went to learn, you realize nah, I said, boy, I do that.
nah.
But it had to be rewarding though, bro. It had to be rewarding after getting that for it and then representing your country though.
Yeah.
How that feel kind of, I'm sure when you first started, you were thinking about representing the country, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought it was just like almost like a little hobby. Like I knew I was gonna do competition, but I didn't think I was gonna do competition in Japan as my first competition. I thought it was only going to be like in Barbados or probably around the Caribbean islands, but it turns out you're actually going overseas to the Paralympics.
That's crazy. What's the first country you went to?
Japan.
So your first flight ever in your life is from Barbados to Japan?
That your first competition?
My first competition
Right.
was Japan,
Uh-huh.
but my first country I went to was Texas for classifications.
The first time you played Texas, straight Texas?
It was the first time I fly overseas for like swimming.
Oh, okay, got you. Right. I got people in this room that never went to Texas yet.
Yeah.
Behind me. But just look.
Y'all gonna be Gabby?
I'm calling names here.
Texas is not really a luxurious place. It's very spaced out.
Everything big.
wide.
No, how was that experience mentally though, going overseas? Take me to the first time. You know, you went overseas, you know, and you call it San Francisco, that's no? You went Texas for
Classifications.
right. First thing going for classifications. How was that experience? Did you know at all that expect anybody tell you, well, But Antwahn, when you go look up for this or that, you had any idea we was going into?
Not really. Well, I just had to at least swim as fast as possible to get better times and stuff like that. When I went, when I was going with like spending see people with amputees and different types of like levels of amputations, but it was more than that. I saw like one guy who was missing both arms, an arm and a leg on the same side, and he was swimming like literally faster than me. It was also some other swimmers who didn't have arms or even have legs and were swimming a lot more faster than me. It was kind of interesting to see.
That's different. That like, you don't keep my brain on because like when you first thing first about the person that you ain't both limbs on the same side. So you know you picture that in your mind. Then you say someone had any swimming?
Without arms, he was swimming without arms. They were swimming faster than me, and had another guy who didn't have any legs.
It did not gonna be. It did make you face. That had to be a humbling feeling.
Yeah,
that had to be real humbling.
Luckily, they didn't race against them.
So you get it.
Yeah.
Well, boy, but on a serious note, that had to really show you that listen, they go have some sort of resilience, at least more resilience. If persons that seemingly in worse off positions, for lack of a better word, for lack of a better term, doing so well in that extent, instead of swimming fast, some of the swimming faster than you. Seeing that, what did that imprint in your mind? What was your mindset from there? After seeing those people in those circumstances and making the most of it, what was your mindset at the time?
I tell myself, if they can swim, I guess I can swim too. So I guess I can just continue to swim and get better and better until we get up to their standards.
Correct. But if they could do it, and seemingly well, from there and stop me mentally. Yeah. Antwahn, how did we get to the news initially when I want Indian and Christian when you load the some shoes, right? But I don't think what this video come back. How I want you to ask me in Barbados, how did you get to the news? The news of cancer, how was the process going through it, and any message that you will certainly to share to any person that listening, because I can guarantee you, the whole cancer is, especially in the world, especially in the Caribbean, especially in Bajan, it can be that someone's going through it right now with the same circumstances. I'm sure that it's sad to say it again, but seeing how much people, I don't mean in the Barbados, seeing how many persons listen to radio and it's very time, because all of us assume at least one person, some person may have cancer out there. That really to hear, how the work process going through it, sort of know a little bit expect. Don't mean every case is different, but then your resiliency, how do you overcome it? Things you need to overcome it. How do you get to that place mentally? When we come back, we can talk about those things. We can help out someone listening. Good job so far, my brother. Great job.
Yes, Lucky.
All right. Our special guest today is Antwahn Boyce-Vaughan, is a cancer survivor, 2020 Paralympic swimmer, and prosthetics technician. This week's featured course on NTI.org.bb. Speaking about adaptability and resiliency. Adaptability and resiliency, both adaptability and resilience include the ability to access an evolving situation from multiple perspectives in here. To shift thinking and viewpoint and to choose the best response. This course will give you knowledge and tools to become more adaptable and resilient in your workplace and in your life. This is beginner level and offered by the University of California, Davis. It takes approximately 8 hours to complete. And one of the reviewers found this concept in this course to be very helpful. In my own life, I have been able to overcome many difficulties by adopting a positive attitude, and have also found that helping others without expecting anything in return is very rewarding. I would like to learn more about resilience so that I can continue to help others in this. I love to say, man. Listen, I found the concepts in this course to be very helpful in my own life. I have been able to overcome many difficulties by adopting a positive attitude. And I have also found that helping others without expecting anything in return is very rewarding. When you hear that there, I want to know that is so deep. Listen, rock helping outside, listening to Adrian, everybody from NTI tomorrow, that is really deep. You know what I mean? Helping others without expecting anything is rewarding. Shh. I never want to move on. You know what I mean? That's the end right there. NTI.org.bb. No, my brother Antwahn, come close to the mic. Allow everyone on the outside. No. Get into the news. How was life before the news? How were you living before that? Were you an active sportsman involved in any sports, running, cricket, football, anything? What do you like before that? And what changed since the news?
I was a really active person. I didn't have like a sport I would normally play. I normally just play with my friends and stuff like that, my cousins and stuff like that. And that's basically it. But my first, my symptoms of how my cancer came was just knee pain. At first it was just knee pain. It was just knee pain, and it got worse and worse to the point where we went to a local, clinic or doctor. He prescribed cataflam to me, and cataflam basically masked the cancer. Because it was technically normally when cancer starts to go out, it makes fluid, and the cataflam was basically consuming the fluid. So it was reducing the pain, but it was hiding the cancer.
Teach me saying, right?
Yeah.
Teach me saying.
So my mother told me, Antwahn, just stop using the cataflam for because it's not good to use it constantly, right? So I stopped using it, and as I stopped using it, the pain came back, the swelling came back. It got so bad I couldn't actually even sleep or even move my leg. So I started back taking cataflam. We went to the clinic in Black Rock. They said I might have injured my knee, almost like if I got like a knee injury, but I haven't got any knee injuries. I hadn't had any knee injuries prior to the hitting knee. They also took me for an X-ray. They said they saw something, but what they saw again looked like a knee injury. But I went, I guess that was the last place I went to. My mother decided to take me to one more clinic, which was Dr. Harper. He was the only doctor that told me to go and get MRI. And after I got MRI, he quickly, like, literally called my mother and told my mother, "We have to go to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, like, right now." And as I went down, and when she put me down there, they told me I had osteosarcoma, which is a bone cancer that was growing from my femur into my knee. And that was basically it.
Now, hearing the news, then taking in what you just heard. So then moving forward, what was your initial reaction hearing the news? And then what helped you to get through this process? I know it was your mom, but I mean your mindset. What? Because I know right, you had to be constantly telling things yourself and daily. That's to motivate yourself. You couldn't let it on off the other thing. Because it's something that you obviously can't imagine. So I am talking about the being prayers.
When the doctors told me that I had osteosarcoma, at first I was shocked and afraid, like, I got cancer. How everybody would be if you have cancer, be afraid. But then when I got home, my mother basically sat down and taught me and told me that this is something you could fight through, this is something you could basically survive. So basically I just went with it. So when she told me all that information, we got a date to go down to the hospital, and I actually could not wait to get to the chemo, because I almost saw the chemo as basically something that would get rid of the cancer. And it actually did, because because the swelling of the knee slowly went down, and it basically almost calmed my mind, making me think that, alright, if the knee goes down, everything's gonna be okay.
How you playing your money now?
Yeah. But when the swelling went down and the doctors did like operations and surgeries to see how how bad the damages to the knee, it was actually far gone. The knee was actually the bone was basically almost like a blow from the inside. It was just pushed out. So even if they did a surgery, my knee won't basically functional anymore.
That had to be a blow. No, learning that it can't be fixed and have to take it off. Hearing that news. Hearing that news. Well, how long did it take you to accept the news?
Almost a few days.
Oh, well, strong one, man.
Because I wasn't really during that time. I wasn't really like. At first, I was actually scared, but through my experience, I was slowly but surely calming down, and I wasn't really as afraid anymore. Like, oh, I can lose my leg, and lose my life. I mean, I can lose my life just for this cancer. I almost like accept it, but I accepted the fact the cancer was gonna take me, but I was accepting the fact that my leg was gonna be taken eventually. So I guess I already got used to it. So when I lost my leg, I was actually kinda almost happy, because that cancer was gone. It was cut off and gone. So I was actually kinda happy.
Antwahn, that's a powerful way of looking at it. You know that we need to cancer gone. You ever look at it as well, you look at it as cancer gone. That's a powerful way of putting it.
And after I also realized after I lost my leg, it was actually a lot more lighter, because the size of my knee, I think my mother said was almost the size of my head, was actually a good amount of weight onto my legs. So when I got out there, it was like, boy, we're really light now, so I ain't gonna worry about that weight anymore. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. You were saying activities in swimming helps you in a mental way. Swimming, obviously for the obvious health reasons, obviously it's good exercise, great exercise, water's resistant, so any exercise you do in water can be better. But it's still physical. You could speak briefly about any ways swimming help you mentally and what.
So at first when I was learning swimming, I didn't realize it because it was very hard to do. But then slowly but surely I actually accept it, because the swimming actually, even though it's something hard, instead of me just being at home doing nothing, just playing games and watching TV, I could actually be out there swimming and doing something. I would say it actually helped me, I guess, to get more and more about with myself, and just say no, it's doing nothing.
No, I love that. No, You're also a technician. You can tell us briefly what type of technician you are and how you get into it.
I'm a prosthetic technician. I work in the lab at Starr Prosthetics, and I'm not really head. I basically make these sockets, help my boss put these legs together, put these prosthetics together.
How you going into that?
When I was I used to be a patient at Starr Prosthetics, and my prosthetist asked me if I want to. Let me restart. I used to be a patient at Starr Prosthetics, and my prosthetist, I used to ask her a lot of questions about how this part of the leg work, what is this for, all these questions. And she just said, hey, you want to just come down here and just like work for a little bit, see if you like it.
Jessa?
Yeah, just like that.
And like that, ain't if the crowd, well, people say right, if the crowd going walk more, he doing eat.
True.
You know, if the crowd going what even man sees to go there, he just answered all questions.
Yeah.
You know, he just tell yourself, man, let me ask. And straight what he said. He told man, you want to come down and go ahead and of course you take it hard.
Yeah. I was working with her for at least, I think, 4 or 5 years now.
Really?
That's good.
Yeah.
Already? Nice boy. You love it?
Yeah, like it.
What's the hardest part with it?
Probably lamination, because sometimes you let it go good or bad. It all depends on if the depends, cause it all depends, cause I trust me, recently we were running low on materials, so we were running low on materials, so we had to be more cautious. And I accidentally added a little bit too much pigment. And it threw off the measurements of the resin, so it ended up not curing correctly. And we had to redo that. I think another time, like twice. That was the first.
That was the lesson that you learned.
That was the lesson.
That give you enough ammunition going forward though.
Yeah, but she told me that this happens. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. It's just something that happens.
That we teach you?
Yeah, that's what she told me.
What's your name? What's your name?
Susan Watts.
Susan Watts. Listen, Indian.
She real cool.
Listen, before we let me mind, give me my 20 seconds to say
Yeah.
Go get that back. For me, Susan Watts, they got you. You know me. Yeah. She real cool. Like
It's real cool.
Guinness your mouth or treat like that, and even with a blender in it, she said, man, it happens.
Things happen, you know.
Sometimes they get it. Something. Listen, Miss Susan Watts again for the last time.
Big it yourself.
I tell you, no, Antwahn, be sure it's yours. You come at the end, but I just want to tell you, for me, on behalf of me, like everyone here did a great job this evening.
Fantastic.
It was extremely articulate, explained stuff very well. Don't matter what he asks you, how he asks you, you're able to provide me with a comprehensive answer. So just want to appreciate you for that. I as a young man too, so and despite the circumstances, you know, represent Barbados, you know, you're working again for employee in India 4 or 5 years or something, so you just here. So it's meaning is studying sustainability. They can ask for more in a young person. Just want to that. I'm extremely happy and proud, man. I keep it up, and I want to give you the last 20 seconds to shout out or say hello, good evening to anybody that may be listening that you may want to say hello or goodbye to.
I guess it shows up my family, my aunts, and my cousins and stuff like that, and I guess my work, like Starr Prosthetics.
Yes.
And my mother also. And I'm my coach, Adele Price and Roy. Roy, yeah.
Yeah, so Adele Price is your coach?
Right now she's actually in school, so Roy taking over, but I guess both of them.
Nice. Now we're talking about my NTI interview all the time.
Yes.
2 extra minutes. Thank you very much, Starr. Contact you on 94.3 City Voice Radio Show. Big ups to one. This is Midweek Mindset. NTI.org.bb. NTI.org.bb. Over 5,000 free courses. Before I end, I want Indian because cricket playing right and Carl Roberts listening right. So they see you laughing because you didn't get in trouble. It's Roberts. I got to saying, I want to look free because I want to tell the ladies know. I see that the got cricket shirts game away tomorrow. I'm gonna look cricket by and tell you people that love me. They see the got cricket shirts game away and want about $70. They want about $3
For free?
Huh? For free? We don't have mentioned that.
Just one more.
They want me Andy showing up. Carol Roberts. They want with 3 shirts. These Barbados cricket legends t-shirts. These Barbados cricket legends t-shirts. I see it was 80 something, but you tell me that there's $70. I love cricket with everything in me. I miss Carol Roberts reefer. I want one of these t-shirts. When you could probably go my cricket legends on IG or saying they want to tell me where they're selling. They want to tell me nothing, and I check where they're selling because they want about 5. But when you go my cricket legends on IG Indian,
Yeah.
and just tell people Uncle Sluggy wants any cricket shirts and West Indies, West Indies, West Indies. They going.
Okay, guys, that was a midweek mindset.